What's crackin', figure freaks? Welcome back to the channel. Gingivitis75, your blue collar collector, coming at you with another action figure review. Today we are doing Mattel's WWE Elites Legends Greatest Hits Brutus the Barber Beefcake. Now, Brutus Beefcake has had a long, historic career filled with ups and downs, I would say. Let's look at the back of the box. The rest of the wave, I've done the Virgil and Red Rooster review. Yet to do Dusty and his son Cody. I actually got the Chase version with the purple shorts, so I'll do a review of that. We have a little write-up here. Brutus the Barber Beefcake. Titles include the World Tag Team Championship, which I think was the Dream Team with Greg the Hammer Valentine. Let me get this read up here. Brutus the Barber Beefcake likes to do a little bit of cutting and a whole lot of strutting. But when it's time to throw down in the ring, the flamboyant Beefcake is as tough as they come. After falling to his dreaded sleeper hold, opponents would often find themselves with a fresh buzz cut courtesy of the barber. So he would shave their heads. Got the big clippers here. It's like a hedge trimmer. So let's open up this box and see what Brutus the Barber Beefcake is all about. Okay, I'm going to spare you with the whole ordeal I just went through with a bunch of action figure surgery, I guess. It was just wiping stuff off. He had a big old brown blotch on his chin right here. It was big. It looked like he wiped poop on his face, literally. And I got it off with some rubbing alcohol. Also, you got this little, it was like a black blotch. I got some pink on it. And it didn't do much good. But, so yeah, what I'll do is I'll spare you guys from being forced to watch it, because it's like an 11-minute video. I'll just throw it on at the end. So after the credits or whatever, if you guys want to check it out, that's up to you. Another thing I noticed here, now this is kind of funny. Look at these little dealy things here. You go see how thin they are, and then you go over here. Like, what the fuck? Did they forget to cut these in half? Am I gonna have to do that? Think of the fucking irony that's happening right now. I might have to cut up here, and maybe up here. And he's carrying fucking scissors, you guys. Like, what the fuck? Anyways, all sorts of weird shit going on with this figure, but I still like it. I like that head sculpt, and that hair captures his look so well. He had that crazy fucking mullet. Decent face sculpt, very comedic, kind of animated, I guess. The bow tie does come off. It's actually split in the back, so you can pull it off. These, I guess, hedge trimmers, pretty nice. I like the red and the white stripes, like kind of like barber pole stripes. I think that's pretty neat what's going on here. Yeah, that's the button. I don't know. But another thing I noticed, it's worse on this side, but lot of pink paint. Look at that sloppy ass shit. So sloppy, just like Brutus the Barber Beefcake's career. No, I'm just kidding. So that kind of raises a question. He had such a long fucking career and so many different gimmicks. I could name them off, but you know, like, does this reflect more like inconsistency because he couldn't really find a good gimmick that stuck, or was it because he was just a fucking worker and did all these different gimmicks and just kind of went with it? Some of them were so fucking pathetic and sad, but some of them were good. Like this one was good. The Barber was good. What else do we have? We had Dizzy Hogan, where he was Hulk Hogan's little bro or whatever. Ed Boulder, Brutus Beefcake, Brother Bodie, the Booty Man, the Zodiac when he was with the Oddities, the Disciple when he was with the NWO. But this is Brutus the Barber Beefcake, and we're talking about him. And, you know, his gimmick was cutting people's hair. And I remember he went up against Adrian Adonis and ended up shaving his hair. So, yeah, this is kind of funny in an ironic kind of way that he has scissors and I'm going to end up cutting these things because that's what I am. I'm kind of uptight about it, but we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then over here 1, 2, 3 that they just didn't cut in half, or is this the way it was supposed to be? I don't know. I guess I'll have to look that up, won't I? Otherwise, we got the soft goods thing with the Velcro patch right here. Let's see what's going on underneath and we'll do articulation. So I do like the pink. I just wish it didn't run all over his hands. These pants are pretty cool. I do remember this with the white pants and the rips in them. And then you kind of had the mesh that he had on underneath coming through there. Nice little texture. It kind of captures it, but then you got the white pins, which is like, what the fuck? So it is what it is. Articulation is as follows, pretty simple. Wobbly head. He looks down a little bit. Looks up, not much. Mullet gets in the way there. Shoulder goes up, round and round. Double jointed elbows. Pinless, of course. Let's get that other one up there. Come on. There we go. We got the pivot at the wrist and the twist. Stomach crunch there. Kind of loosey-goosey, as well as the waist swivel. Ball joints at the hips. Come out about like that. We got the cut at the thigh. Double jointed knees with the pins. Boot cut. And then, of course, we got that awesome... Do we have a pivot down here? It's kind of limited. But there's a pivot, or tilt, and pivot on the ankle rocker. This figure, I mean, I like it. It looks cool, but he's probably going to get in the realm of this, maybe the 6s. Loose joints everywhere, especially in the waist. I hate that. And it's actually not that bad. Prince Albert was so bad, like you could just go like this and his fucking shit would like spin like a top. But yeah, decent looking figure. I think I'll just give him a 6. And let's just roll right into comparisons. Alright, and here are some other versions of Brutus Beefcake here. Here he is as, I think, just as the Beefcake. They added the Barber later on, and I think this is kind of when he was tag teaming with Greg the Hammer Valentine. This is when he was tag teaming with Hulk Hogan, And he's kind of wearing the Hulkamania colors, the yellow and the red. Pretty cool removable mask here. Similar, I guess not really, but it's somewhat similar with the mullet and the look on the face from the new one that we got here, the Greatest Hits. So this is an older figure right here, but I do actually really like it. He's got these fucking huge arms. Then we got, of course, the Zodiac, where he trades in his old tiger stripes for some zebra stripes. Paints his face, does some weird shit with his hair like a unicorn. Got all these streamers and stuff. I do like this figure though, but very weird gimmick, right? It was with oddities when it was like Golga, I think it was Tenta, and a bunch of other fucking freakazoids were, you know, kind of using their own abilities, but kind of having some fun too. It was an interesting time for wrestling. And then we got the Disciple, and this is when he was in the NWO. And if you like can put two and two together, you know, a lot of his career was kind of, you know, riding on the coattails of the Hulkster and Hulkamania. Geez, what else about him? I guess there's that Dark Side of the Ring, or there was a documentary about him where he was parasailing with Hulk Hogan, and Hulk was like landbound, and Brutus was up in the air and collided with another paraglider, and like basically got his knees right into his face, and I guess it just mashed him up. They had to do emergency surgery that night. It took him months and months and months to recover, so they worked on his face, and like I didn't see a difference, you know, but apparently some people did. Anyways, get a good look at all these different beefcakes. I think his name is Ed Leslie. He's still around. He actually just had a signing at the comic book store down the street from me. Most Wanted Comics. I can't plug them enough. Alright, we're going to wrap it up here, guys. But we got Brutus along with his tag team partner from the Dream Team, Greg the Hammer Valentine. That is the Chase from the Legends of years and years and years ago. Yeah. Then we got the Hulkster here in his Hulkamania shirt, cut off headband, the blue pants. This is a very nice main event basic figure, but for some reason the Hogan figures, even at basics, we still get those cuts at the bicep, as well as articulation at the ankles. It's the basic articulation, but still, you know. And then we get a fucking swivel at the fucking boot. So Hulkster pulling some strings. Make my figure better than the others, brother. Yeah, that doesn't work for me, brother. Go away, Hogan. You're dead. Oh, rest in peace. But so yeah. There we have it. I'm going to say 6 out of 10. It's a decent figure. Just a lot of problems. I had to do some doctoring. Come on, stand up, Brutus. You know Brutus can't stand up on his own. He needs somebody else's coattails to latch on to. I remember they'd always say, Brutus, he's stealing money every time he steps into the ring. That was him and King Kong Bundy. I think they said that about him too. Anyways, guys, it's a fun figure. It is the Legends Greatest Hits, only available at Target, so check your Target stores. Should be easy to find. You got the Virgil, you got the Red Rooster, you got Dusty Rhodes review is coming up, and Cody. So pretty nice wave. Yeah. We'll see you on the next one. All right, guys? Peace. So real quick, we're going to do a little action figure surgery, I guess. We got a little bit of paint right there on the pink gloves. We're going to try getting that out first with rubbing alcohol and then just using a paint pen. That looks like it might have to be fixed up as well. Oh, dang, look at that. Got a whole bunch of pink on the inside of the hands there, just rubbed right off. Damn, was Beefcake really this tan? So one hand so far that needs to be fixed, and then we got some smudging on this guy's chin and cheek. Otherwise, we're looking pretty good. So first I'll be taking this rubbing alcohol here. Grab a Q-tip or two, and we're gonna dippity dip into the rubbing alcohol. We're gonna try that glove first and see if we can get that little tiny little smudge off of there, and then maybe even that pink off the inside of the hand there. So there's that smudge. Oh boy. Not coming off. Well, let's try the inside here. Get it nice and soaked in there. Look at that sloppy ass shit. Alright, let's get it. That's just sloppy. I don't think that's coming off either. Well, we'll go to the paint pen. So we're gonna test out these two pens. I got this one, Mondo Llama, and then Deco Color Extra Fine, which is probably what we're gonna use. Hopefully, I just want a color match. So there we have it. I don't know. Neither? Well, it's better than a big old brown spot, isn't it? So let's just go with the big boy here. Paint pen. We got that splotcher on there. That does not look good. I mean, it is pink. Let's see what happens when it dries. It almost looks like it's the same color to me as the fingers. So like really dark brown. Yeah. All right, now let's try the face and see if we can get this crap off of his fucking chin here. That's very unfortunate. Oh boy. Yeah, that's coming out a little bit. Keep trying that. Looks like it's fading a little bit. I'll have to edit this because we're going on 6 fucking minutes. Nothing. This looks like it's fading a little. Yeah. Ever so slightly. It's not even that bad up there. I just want this gone. Let's try dipping it one more time. Get it nice and saturated in there. So rubbing alcohol usually can get some of the paint off, but a lot of the time it takes some elbow grease. A little bit of time. It looks like it's kind of fading. Let's see here. Gotta get a nice grip and kind of press it, almost like you're kind of scraping it, but a little bit. Let's keep it rocking. Maybe we can get it so it's not nearly as noticeable. Yeah. We'll go a little bit more and then we'll call it because it's looking pretty good. Not too shabs, huh? Got that nasty big dookie stain off of his chin. Poor Brutus. Brother Brutus. Give this one cheek just a little more, a couple more swipes. Think we got it. So we got that part. Now let's go back to that hand. Not looking great. So now we will bust out this little pen. The Deco Color Extra Fine Paint Pen. See how this looks. This is some really, really bright pink. I guess this came off probably because of the handles. I don't know if this is what made. Doesn't look like there's too much rub off of these hedge trimmers. So it probably just was wet paint. Seep down here. Maybe they tried to fix it, but there's a bunch of pink inside those fingers and it looks bad. But I think that's about as close as it's gonna get. That doesn't bother me so much. This did, and we fixed it. Nobody would notice that. But before, it looked like he's eating a brown eye or a brownie. And a little bit fell off his lip.